Hello, it's Friday. It's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. Welcome back, or hi if it's your first time here. This is sort of a Friday finishes video, but there's not much to show you because I didn't make much this week. It's almost as if last Saturday, when I had that massive to-do list and I just put everything into finishing stuff, that I burned myself out. Sunday afternoon, I had several hours to crochet, and I just couldn't bring myself to even pick up the hook. I just didn't feel like doing anything. And it went on like that through the week. I just didn't feel like doing anything. Although one night, was it Tuesday night? It's either Tuesday night or Wednesday night. I was like, okay, I got to do something. So I pulled out a skein of the glow-in-the-dark yarn that I got from Joann's a few weeks ago, and I made little monsters. I got 2 monsters out of the one skein of yarn. Those skeins of yarn are like $6. So these guys are going to have to be a little bit pricey at my craft show. Then I got a custom Etsy order. Someone asked if I could make my corgi in pink and blue to look like this dog. So I pulled out some pink and some blue and I got to work on it. I did make some changes, making the muzzle longer, making the legs longer. Those eyes were, oh boy, they were tough. I ended up splitting black yarn. I didn't have any black sport weight yarn, so I split a black worsted weight and used baby weight white, and okay, I got it done. Then I finished it last night around 11 o'clock. I sent pictures to the customer and was fretting about it all night, like, what if she doesn't like it? Well, I have to cancel the order and then try to resell it. She thought it was cute. So it went in the mail today. Yes. So having that success, I think, is helping to get my Crojo back. So right now I have, don't you fall. There's a chicken trying to fall. There we go. Come on, in your nest. If I had 2 hands to grab it, I could have done it quite easily, but I insisted on just using 1 hand over there. Okay. Could someone tell me where I was? What was I saying? I am down to 2 works in progress. I have a beagle that I started last week and only got as far as the head, so I want to work on that. And for my Fall in Love project for the collab that a number of ladies are doing, I was going to make a dinosaur in red and orange and yellow. And I was looking at this pattern, thinking that this dinosaur is going to be like yay high. So if he's that high, then the head would be about this big. That's the start of the head. That's just the nose. So the head on this thing is going to be about this big, and the whole dinosaur is probably going to be about 18 inches tall. It's more than I signed up for. I really need to look at the stitch counts before I start on a project to know just how big it's going to be. I do like this pattern, and if it turns out cute, I will probably try to rewrite something for myself that does bring it down to less stitch counts, so it's, only about that big, so that I can sell it at a lower price point and finish it a little faster and use scrap yarn. Like, I only have 2.5 ounces of this red, and I don't think I'm going to have enough to finish it. So maybe like slightly different color red for the arms or something like that. But, okay, I goofed on that one. Want to hear about another goof? I bought these crispy rice ice cream bars. Store brand. They're not crispy rice. It's like rubbery rice. The texture of the little crispies in there is just, oof. It's like there's 12 of them. I'm not going to throw them out. I was brought up like you don't waste food. So I'm alternating them with other treats that are actually good. Like, okay, today I get a crispy, today I get a rubbery rice treat. Well, last night I decided I was going to experiment. I had a quart of coffee, cold coffee, in the fridge. From like once a week, I collect all my coffee grounds through the week, keep them in the fridge. Then once a week, I add a quart of water to the collected coffee grounds, brew it for like 10-15 minutes, and then put it through a filter and make this quart of coffee for the fridge. Okay, I'm going to use one of the crispy rice, oh, I forgot the quotes, crispy rice bars, and put it in the blender with the coffee. And I'm thinking, okay, the chocolate coating is going to get all mixed in with the coffee, and the crispy rice little bits are going to get pulverized. So it's just a powder that mixes in, and you're going to have this nice, smooth, yummy mocha coffee. No. All those little rubbery rice pellets floated to the top, and all of the yummy chocolate sank to the bottom. So it was just like coffee with a good layer at the top, no, a bad layer at the top, and a good layer at the bottom. So once I got to the last drink of it, I was like, ooh, the bottom's good where you've got this chocolate mixed in. I was like scooping the Reese's off the top, and one of these days, probably by the next week, I'll be all done with these rubbery rice bars, and I'm not buying them again. But I thought that was a good idea. Apparently it wasn't. So this weekend, it's Friday afternoon. It's a week and a day to my next show. So my focus for this weekend is just tying up loose ends. I'm really going to try to finish that beagle. I'm going to work on this humongous dinosaur. See if I can find some more yarn, some red yarn that's sort of close to that colorway. Yeah. It is Ames acrylic, so it's not like I can go running to Ames and pick up another one. But it's a bright red, so I might have something pretty similar in my stash. And the dinosaur has stripes at the neck and on the tail, so I think the stripes would help to provide that separation that you're not going to see the color change as much. So I'm going to work on him. And I'm going to tag dozens of items that have been made and not tagged, so they're ready for the show. And I have a few Etsy listings that I need to update. But I'm pretty much going to just try to keep it a laid back weekend. Just, okay, if I get it done, I get it done. If I don't, I don't. And we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that will help to get my Crojo back and get me back in a better, like a better state where I'm really happy with what I'm doing and not fretting about things so much. I mean, that custom order, I was so worried that the customer wasn't going to like it. So, okay, look on the positive. Got a show coming up, and I think it's going to be a good one. Well, it is going to be a good one because my friend Joanna is going to do it with me. And it's very difficult to remain down in the dumps for long when you have a friend like Joanna next to you, because she's one of these people who spreads sunshine wherever she goes, and she watches my YouTube videos, so she's going to hear this. And I hope it brightens her day too. So we're going to do this show together, and hopefully all these people who stop by Joanna's booth, Susie's Beads, looking for earrings, will sort of wander into my booth too and maybe pick something up. So I'm going to go work on something up on my chair. Oh, I haven't done any puzzles today. I need to get my puzzle quota done today. 4 pages. But they go quickly. So I'll watch Hot Bench. I like court shows. I like Hot Bench. I like People's Court. I like Judge Judy. And Hot Bench is on from 3 to 4 here. So I'll probably go watch Hot Bench. Then I'll work on dinner. We are having chicken teriyaki, a stir fry with broccoli, mushrooms, carrots, onion, celery. I think that's all the vegetables I got. And I have gluten-free egg rolls in the freezer. So we will have teriyaki chicken, oriental vegetables, and egg rolls. Maybe I'll make some rice too. My husband really likes rice. So I have the dinner planned out, and I'm feeling on top of things. So it's time for me to go sit in my chair and get some yarn therapy. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the other side of the weekend, letting you know how much I got done and if I have restored my Crojo. So, bye-bye.